Welcome back to Talk with Tay. Today's episode is very special, man. I got my first guest on the show, a good friend of mine, and I just want to introduce him to the world. Vic, what's up, man?
How you doing, Tay?
Appreciate you coming in, bro. Like I really, based on that last conversation we had, that small conversation last time we talked to each other, bro. I just want to say thank you
Mhm.
because you helped me realize something, and I just want to say thank you for coming on, bro. So
Mhm.
welcome.
Thanks for having me. Like I told you that day after our game, I saw you posted the video, and I
Hmm.
was like, "Yo, you got a podcast now? Like,
Yeah.
what is this about?" All I did was click play, and then I saw it, and then I was like, "Wait, what is this about?" Then I went onto your Instagram, saw you had other videos, and then the one that I saw that you had pinned on your profile
Yep.
was about your mom. So I was like, "Yo, got a lot of respect for you creating this
Hmm.
podcast, coming out, just talking about how you feel and what you're going through." So I just, like I said, I have a lot of respect for that, and you know, like a role model, man. Honestly,
Man, I appreciate it, bro.
yeah.
Like I really do appreciate it, man. That means so much to me. I titled this episode "Different Paths, Shared Grief."
Mm,
The reason why is because when you experience something like this, right,
mm-hmm.
grief,
Yeah,
especially losing a parent, oftentimes you feel like you're the only one dealing with that shit. Like,
yeah,
and that's insane to say, right? But
yeah.
that's how it feels most of the time. I know that's how it
Mm-hmm.
felt for me, and I've talked to other people and they feel the same way. But when you around, when life is continuing and you around things, baseball, work, whatever, like no, you never really know what somebody's going through. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like people show their emotions so many different ways, and I know for
Mm,
me, I've been struggling, bro. Like I've been struggling real hard because of the simple fact. Again, I think I'm the only one that's going through this, but everybody is going through something. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
I'm always mindful of that,
Mm-hmm.
just in that perspective. But like sometimes I can be zoned out to where, I'm not myself, right? And
Yeah.
I know people see it, but it's like
Mm,
I don't even have nothing to give to that part. Like I don't even it's just a constant battle, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So yeah, that's why, I named that because we got a lot to talk about. Just to give y'all a quick, just background on how me and Vic met. We met, we were signed to the same pro baseball team and, you know, we just all of those guys, man. Shout out to all them dudes, man.
Yeah.
Them
Yeah.
my guys for sure, man. But yeah, man, we were signed to the same pro baseball team, and we share a lot in common. We here, to chase this opportunity to play
Yeah.
ball. To continue to chase that dream. And during this time, at the time, I'm finally starting to process my mother's death
Mm,
because right after she passed away, my life just started back. The same routine. I was back in school. I was back playing ball and whatever,
yeah.
distracting myself, kind of right. But it was at this time, when I met y'all, when I met
Mm,
you, is when I started to process everything that was happening, right?
yeah.
And it put me in a dark place, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Mm,
Cause I never had time to just sit within myself. Like I'm always doing something. I moved away for school 2 weeks after my mom passed,
mm,
like to a whole different state. So I ain't had time to even think about it. All I was doing is just crying and, just going through those motions. So when I met you and I met, when we was spring training, whatever the season started, it was, yeah, bro, I was dark. I was dark. I don't know if you noticed, but I wasn't much of a talker, like
Oh,
early on.
I noticed. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did notice. I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that be killing me, bro. Cause I'd be like, man, people that know me know that I'm not like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But then when I get around a new environment, I'm just like mute. And I'm like, man, I don't want these dudes thinking like, it's always that in the back of your
Yeah.
head, like, man, they probably think I'm weird, or they
Yeah.
probably think I
Yeah.
don't fuck with them, or something like that. But that's never the case. But it's so hard to explain that early on
Yeah.
because you're just dealing with so much, man.
Mm,
And as you know, for personal reasons, it continued to get worse, and I stepped away.
Yeah.
As you know, at the time, you were away dealing with your injury, the
Mhm.
rehab and stuff.
Yeah.
So you didn't really know. I mean, you knew, but like you didn't know.
Yeah.
Obviously, nobody really knew what was going on. Me and shout out to Ace,
Mhm.
we had our differences or whatever. It was just a misunderstanding at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but that wasn't the main reason why I stepped away. It was mentally, I was just like, nah, bro, I'm done. Like this shit is all hitting me at once. I'm trying to play. I don't really got the motivation, right? So,
Yeah.
and then we reconnected, and bro, when you told me, when you shared what you shared with me,
Yeah.
about you experiencing the loss of your mother at that time when we had that conversation not too long ago, I was just like, man, I seen you handle that so well daily, right? And we're gonna get
Mhm.
into your story shortly, but I seen you show up every day, bro, and
Mhm.
I would have never thought, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm in that space. I'm thinking like, man, nobody know what this feels like. That's
Yeah.
just me
Yeah.
being angry, me being emotional, and I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, I got to be the only one dealing with this right now. Because when you're around people, you listen, right? You observe, you hear people say, "I'm about to call my mom," or my
Mm.
mom coming down here, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Ah, shit!" Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So I'm like, "Damn, bro, I really gotta master this really well." But
Mhm.
when we had that conversation, I was like, "Damn." That's all I could say because I'm handling it my way, right? And I see you show up, you all smiles, you all positive,